So now we're going to talk a little bit about finding opportunities in LP. One of the places that you can look is within our own LP Army Discord. We have some bots out there. You're looking for this channel here, these three channels, DLMM-Ops, Multi-Day Ops, and Metlex Terminal. You can use the help commands to get a list of the commands supported by the bots. The DLMM Ops bot, what we're looking at here is, it's going to give you the top 10, depending on how you define the command. But the simplest command is going to give you this right here, and you will get some information, the token pair. And if you click on these, it'll take you directly to the pool. It'll show you the bin step and the base fee for that pool, whether or not it's currently going up or down, the TVL, these kinds of things. Is giving you the information about that particular pool, so maybe you can make a decision on what you want to do. If it's got a green check mark next to it, it's passed some of the basic rug checks. I still recommend that you run your own rug checks on things, but this is just kind of like a quick check for some of that stuff. Multi-day, and multi-day means tokens that are good to do over maybe overnight or multiple days at a time. These are things that aren't necessarily going to rug right away. So it's a little bit different information on there, but it's the same kind of concept, where how it's been trending, the 6-hour price change, the bin step, the base fees, that sort of thing. And then we also have the Metlex Terminal, and this is a bot that it's just showing you anytime a new DLMM pool is generated, it's going to pop one of these out. This is a link directly to the pool. It'll give you the contract address. There's links to like GMGN, Ape, Juke Pro, Rug Check, and so forth. A little bit of safety information here, whether or not that token is verified by Jupiter, if it can be frozen, if it's mintable, that sort of thing. Here's an example of one that doesn't look so good. Here are some of these risks that it's giving you this from Rug Check information. So, watch out for some of those things. Again, always do your own safety checks, but these are some bots that'll give you some ideas on something to LP with. And of course, as I talked about earlier, the LP Army is a community, and it's one of the best communities out there. We help each other. We LP together. And one of the reasons for LPing together is if we can combine together and work together, we can attract more volume to the pools that we're LPing, which means more money for the LPers. In the LP Army Discord, you want to go to role selection and add the DGen role. And anytime one of our alpha callers creates a new token or tags a token like, hey, this is a good opportunity, you'll get tagged, and you'll see that in the DGen calls channel. There's the multi-day DGens channel where people are talking about long-term LPs. And the DGen-DLMM, this is one of my favorite channels. I hang out there a lot, where people are talking about opportunities, strategies, things to do. This is a very good channel to hang out in. You can learn a lot simply by hanging out in this channel. But again, just because someone made a call or posted a token, don't assume it's safe. Do your own research, do your own checks. You're responsible for your own deposit. So talking about now one of our community tools created by Alex. He's one of our 3 LP Army leads. These are linked in metlex.io is the name of it. And it's also linked in every single pool. It's got a lot of cool things, and I'm going to demo some of it for you now. But you can generate a PNL. You can see how many fees your wallet has earned on a very specific pool, and so on and so forth. I'm not going to go through this whole list. What I'm actually going to do instead is actually demo it for you. So here we are on Metlex. So the first thing that I want to show you guys is the DLMM top 100. And we've got some choices here. We could say the top 100 by today's fees. You can select any of these. I'm just going to stick with show all for now and sort by fees descending. I want to see the last 30 minutes because I want to see what's happening now. You can filter out. You can say only show me pools with at least $5,000 or whatever number you want in liquidity. and you click the little rocket to go. It's going to filter that. And so now here we have a bunch of different pools and token pairs. We will see at the top a direct link to GMGN charting, Jupe Pro for both tokens. And then there's links to Jupiter and some other tools. Today's fees, last 24-hour fees, the amount of TVL for this specific pool, and how much volume has been coming through this pool in the last 24 hours. And this is something that I am always looking at. Is there volume? If you remember, as I said yesterday, volume is king. You need volume in order to earn those fees. If you've got way more volume than you do TVL, then that's really good. So like this one, XBT, whatever that is, it's getting at least 4 times the amount of volume as there's TVL. We see the bin step and base fee. The market cap of this token, it's at 6 million, and some information about the price change over these periods of time and the volume. If you think this is awesome, you can go straight to that pool by clicking app or by clicking Edge. If you're not familiar with what Edge is simply the test version of the Meteora app. It's the same on-chain data and all of that. It's just where the team is testing new features before they bring them into apps. So it's really your choice. It's going to work either way. So yeah, this is where you can go through here and look and see, okay, this one looks good, or like this one, not so good, right? There's not too many fees off of this one. The volume is just kind of so-so for this particular one. So yeah, you can do all these things and look at that. The next thing that I want to look at, and I actually want to copy the CA of one of these. So I'm just going to open this up, get the contract address real quick. You can check the bubble maps. Let's check the bubble maps, see what it looks like. Okay, so we see here a somewhat even distribution. You look over here, one of the key things that I'm looking at when I'm looking at the distribution is if you have a lot of wallets with the exact same percentage, especially on the top, that's a danger sign that it's bundled, and you probably want to stay away from that. And you can even play with the bubbles, move them around. But yeah, so anyway, you've also got rug check and all these things here. But this is what it's showing you is across the entire market. You'll see all the different pools for this one token. So you can see on Radium, there's one, USD one, and then here on the Meteora DLMM, you'll see a couple different pools, different bin steps. We see an Orca pool. The point of this is so that you can kind of get an idea of what it's looking at like across the market. Maybe it will help you choose the correct pool for your token. If you see Meteora Dyne 2, that's dynamic pools or the DAM V2. Like this one, there's nothing in it, so that's not the way to go. But you can use this to scroll through and look at different pairs for this one token and what's the best pool to choose off of that. We have pools degen. We'll drop the contract address in and go here. We see the art for the token, and it's just more of the same, but it's just the Meteora pools. So yeah, you're looking at all the different metrics here to see which one you'd want to go for. You see, for example, this specific pool, 501 in today's fees versus this one. Well, this one's obviously working a little better than this one. So I'd probably want to go over here, right? So that's what we're looking at. We're looking at all kinds of things. If a pool is empty, got nothing, no fees, no TVL, it's probably a bad pool, not a good choice. So I would avoid that. And then super app. So this is just kind of a live feed. Tokens that have come out, you can show, okay, show me the last 5 minutes. You can filter by category, top trending, top traded, best organic growth, various things like that. You can sort by newest first. So let me see that, see what's top trending. You can filter by or have it sort by volume, high to low, what have you. And this will just give you a place to look for, hey, this might be a good one to go after. You can always copy the contract address right there, pop it into one of the other Metlex tools to help you choose an existing pool. And here you even can see, are there some existing pools for it already? You can click right here and it'll show you all the different pools. It's giving you the number. There's 21 DLMM pools. 2 for this one. This one is saying there's no pool that exists. You can create it if you want. I don't recommend you do that if you're just starting out. And then you can have it check for a DAM V2 pool to see if any of those exist. And there they are. So that is a super app. I recommend that you try it, play around with it, see what you think, see if this helps you find some good opportunities. A lot of information here. I'm not going to go through all of it. A lot of it is self-explanatory.